61A, lecture number 35. Announcements. The scheme project is due next Tuesday. Checkpoint 2 is due today, and if you finish the whole project by Monday, you'll get an early submission bonus point. Lab 13 is next week, and we need you to help us create a data set by filling out this survey. Some labs next week will be moved online or converted to online office hours. We'll post a schedule over the weekend once we work out the logistics. And if you finish the scheme project, you could just relax. That's totally fine. But if you're looking for some more 61A stuff to do, there are several completely optional options. One is the Scheme Recursive Art Contest. Entries are due the Monday after Thanksgiving, and this is your chance to use your scheme interpreter to draw something cool. Did you know that your scheme interpreter can draw? It can, using what are called turtle graphics, just like we would use to draw Sierpinski's triangle. And here are all the turtle graphics procedures that are built in, which allow you to draw anything you want. The Scheme Recursive Art Contest is one of my favorite parts of the course because it allows people to combine what they've learned with their own creativity. And we've had some wonderful entries in the past. Here's the winner from the first contest ever in fall 2012, and the winner next year in 2013. So you might think that the key to winning this contest is to use every color of the rainbow. But then, 2015, there was no color at all in the winning entry. And people have drawn all kinds of wonderful things. Color came back in style in 2018 and beyond. But what wins each year really depends on the context and the creativity of the entries. In my opinion, all of the people who participate in this contest are winners because the best part about it is the gallery of art that results when we combine everybody's entries. So that's exactly what we'll do. We'll collect entries up until the Monday after Thanksgiving. We'll put them together into a gallery, but we do need to assign a winner so that we can give out some extra credit points. And the way we'll do that is by popular vote. Everybody in the class will get to vote on which art they like best. A few rules: no political content, nothing offensive, explicit, or ethically objectionable. And please do not share any personal information. We want your entries to be anonymous because they will be posted publicly. There's also a length limit. We'll have 2 divisions: short programs in the featherweight weight class and long programs in the heavyweight class. If you can't fit your code into 4,096 scheme tokens, including parentheses, then you could let us know and we'll probably include it in the gallery, but you won't be eligible for points. Extra credit will be awarded for first, second, and third place in each of the 2 weight classes. This is just for fun, but I really hope you participate because I love seeing what you decide to draw. And make sure that when you submit your work, you give it a title, and you're even allowed to describe it with a haiku. I've also posted the participation form for the 61A Project Showcase. What is that? It's a chance to show off what you've been working on outside of the standard curriculum. You can show us an extension to one of the course projects or something that's not related to any of the assignments at all, but just connects somehow to the 61A course material. Please tell us whether you're going to participate by the Wednesday after Thanksgiving. The participation form is pretty simple. What it means to participate is that you'll present your cool project for an hour sometime between 12 and 3 on Tuesday the 7th. You can work in a group of any size. Tell us who your project partners are, what their email addresses are, what your project is called, and when you're available to present, and you're in. And by the way, You don't have to be presenting in the showcase in order to come from 12 to 3 on Tuesday the 7th. Lots of students come just to check out what everybody else worked on, and I would strongly recommend that you do that too. And finally, I've posted the submission form for A+ programs. Recall that to get an A+ in this class, you both have to get 300 points and submit an A+ program. And here's a description of what your A+ program should be. I'll let you read all the details, but here are some ideas for what you should submit. How about your code from a course contest entry? So if you enter the Scheme Recursive Art Contest or any of the previous contests, that's a perfectly good thing to submit. Even if you didn't win the contest. If you did something that was cool, I want to know about it. You could submit your code from a project that you present at the project showcase. The project showcase is for everybody, not just for A+ students, but if you did something cool, you could use it for both the project showcase and this A+ program. Double the mileage out of your work. You could extend any course project, for example, by completing some optional problems or suggested extensions, or by making up your own extension. Or you could do something completely new if you want. You could write a parser for a programming language. You could create a program that diagrams trees. It's really up to you. But make sure you use some of the 61A core course concepts listed above. Higher order functions, recursion, trees, user-defined classes, and programming languages in your submission. So that's all the optional stuff you can work on. And remember that it's totally fine to do none of it. Just finish the Scheme project and have a happy Thanksgiving. Today we'll look more at SQL, and then we'll do even more SQL on Monday, and that will be the end of the required content that will appear on the final exam.